Legal Answers to Common Questions, Part 2, BWI. What is a BWI? BWI stands for boating while impaired. And by Minnesota statute, impairment is defined as providing an alcohol test of 0.08 or more, being so under the influence of alcohol that it affects your ability to operate that motor vehicle, or providing a test where any amount of a Schedule 1 or 2 narcotic is in your system. Now, the consequences for a BWI are almost identical to a DWI, or driving while impaired for a motor vehicle. With the passage of Little Allen's Law in August of 2018, if you are cited for a DWI in a motor vehicle, a BWI on a boat, or a snowmobile, or an ATV, or a UTV, the civil consequences are going to impact your ability to operate all of those motorized vehicles. In other words, if you pick up a BWI in the state of Minnesota, say for instance, if you test a 0.16 or more, becomes an aggravated BWI, you're privileged to operate a motor vehicle as well as a boat, ATV, snowmobile, again, any motorized vehicle, is actually going to be revoked for a period of 1 year across the board. Other civil consequences will also apply across the board when it comes to the impoundment of the license plates, so the whiskey plates, even vehicle forfeiture. Vehicle forfeiture is also going to apply for a BWI, which means if you have enough aggravating factors, your boat can actually be forfeited from you and sold at auction. See our prior videos regarding enhancement for DWIs and BWIs and forfeiture and things like that to see exactly how that plays in. Just like a DWI, a BWI is going to have 4 different levels: first degree, second degree, third degree, and fourth degree. A fourth degree DWI or BWI is a misdemeanor. Second and third degrees are gross misdemeanors, and first degree is a felony. License revocation time periods, which again are going to affect your ability to operate motor vehicles of any kind across the board, are also going to vary depending on your test result, your prior record, whether you had a child under the age of 16 on the boat with you or in the vehicle. Some important things to note when it comes to a BWI and to kind of differentiate from a DWI. BWI laws apply to motorboats in operation, which means that the offender has to actually be operating that motorboat. It doesn't apply to somebody who is anchored. It doesn't apply to somebody who's docked. Now, there are some gray areas here, so if you can take the key out of the ignition, that's certainly going to help you. There's also some gray areas around, if you're the only person in the boat and there's no one else in the boat with you, well, how did you get there? How are you going to leave? Questions like that. But it is important to note that the physical control law that applies to driving while impaired isn't an apples to apples comparison when it comes to boating while impaired. Also, open container laws. It is illegal to have an open container of alcohol in a motor vehicle. The same is not true for a boat. Even the driver of that boat can have an open container, again, as long as they're not under the influence or 0.08 or more. So we just wanted to take a few quick minutes here to refresh everyone on the BWI laws in Minnesota, as the 4th of July is coming up right around the corner, and it is going to be an extended holiday weekend. Kinsella and Foley Defense is available 24/7 to assist you, even on the 4th of July, even on the 4th of July weekend. So if you or anyone you know is charged with or arrested for a BWI, DWI, any type of criminal offense, call us anytime, day or night, and we'll be there to help you.